when DJs still could play what they wanted. Us little tykes didn't care how hard you started. All we wanted was
Davey said dark type.
Tyler Vape Nation, bro.
Hey, I want Ghost. If Devin is Dragon, I want Ghost.
Hold on, I get rights to Ghost because I have a dead dad. So I
Hey guys, it's Bubble. I hope you enjoyed that little intro sequence. I just hit over 100. I'm looking at my cat messing around. I just hit over 100 followers on Twitch. So today I'm going to go over how I get my streams to look so good. I use a 2PC streaming setup with software called NDI. You don't need a capture card or anything like that, so we're just going to get into it. Okay guys, so the first step is what you're going to need. You're going to need two PCs. I have a gaming desktop and then a laptop. I stream off the laptop. I play off the desktop. My laptop is not the beefiest laptop in the world. The specs will be in the description, but it doesn't have to be, because all it's doing is streaming. It's not doing any gaming or any extracurriculars or anything like that. Aside from that, you're going to want to make sure you start off with OBS on both computers, okay? And then optional, an Ethernet switch or an internet switch, if you guys know what those are. Essentially, it's just a little box with 5 internet ports. One wire goes in, and then you get 4 signals coming off of it. I use one of those, that way I don't have to run a million 20 or 30 foot internet cords throughout my house. I just run into my room, and then all my other stuff comes off of that, so I just have a couple 5 or 6 foot ones. That's optional though. With this setup, I do highly recommend wiring both your computers in. I recommend that for any stream setup. That's just going to give you the most stable connection. Okay, so next up, I'm going to get into the steps of how you're going to get started into doing this. The first thing we're going to do is download NDI on both computers, okay? You're going to follow the link in the description, and then you're going to click on the Windows installer one, download that, and then it will automatically ask you to install into the OBS folder. Click yes, that's perfectly fine. It knows where it's going to go. And then after you have that, you're going to open up OBS on your gaming PC. Okay, so we are over here on my gaming PC, as you can see. We're in OBS. You're going to click on Tools. You should see this icon right here, NDI Output Settings. Now that that's there, click on it. You're going to see a main output option. You're going to click yes on that so it's there. Name it whatever you want, and you're good to go. I don't do any preview stuff or anything like that, so I just... After that, you're going to add your sources. I use all of my audio on this PC. I have no audio interface or anything like that, so it's just my desktop audio, which is Discord, game audio, music, all that good stuff going through my headphones, and my Snowball, which is my mic. And that's it. Then add all your games. That's my Elgato in case I ever play console games or anything like that. My monitors, and you're good to go. Everything else, which is I think my webcam and my Twitch alerts, and that's about it, are through my streaming PC. And we're going to hop over there right about now. Okay guys, we had some technical difficulties recording my streaming PC's screen, but I finally figured it out. That doesn't matter. So now that you're over here on your streaming PC, if you go to Tools and NDI Output Settings, that means, NDI is there. You installed it correctly on this PC as well. Now you have your scenes and sources and stuff like that over there. Ignore this bottom one labeled Evo. That is just so I can record when I'm talking right now. This will never actually be used for you guys. It's just because, like I said, I had some technical difficulties. And then what you're going to do is you're going to go to Sources. You're going to Add, and you're going to see an NDI source. If you see that, everything's working fine. You're going to do Create New. Mine is this 3070 right here, so I can't add it. So I'm just going to Create New to walk you guys through what you're supposed to do. And then when you see source name, that would be my 3070. Like I said, I can't add it. It's already there. But for you guys, whatever you named your gaming PC, you're going to add that. Bandwidth, you definitely want on highest. Source or sync, you want source timing. I have no sync issues at all. I didn't have to add any filters or anything like that, so I kept it on source timing. Allow hardware acceleration. Unclick that if you don't think your laptop can handle it or your computer. If you think it can, keep it clicked. Didn't touch this color range stuff or anything like that. Latency mode, put on low. That seemed to work better for me than normal because I have really solid internet, and you're good to go. And then once you add that, like I said, I can't add mine right now or I'm going to lose this source that allows me to talk to you guys, but you should see whatever is in the OBS on your other computer should be shown over here. So now that that's there, the only other things you might add would be a webcam through a video capture device. Mine's not being used right now, but that's what you would click on. And then maybe if you have any Twitter overlays or anything like that, you're going to want to add those too, and you're good to go. If you have any sync issues or anything like that, one thing you could do is add a filter, and then you can add a, video delay. and then you could add that and just throw it a couple milliseconds farther. If you have any sync issues, I didn't. If you do, that's a nice workaround for you. And outside of that, you should be good to go. And we're going to go into stream settings now. All right, so now we're over here in stream settings. First, you're going to start out in video. Base canvas resolution, start at 1080p, right? Output scaled resolution. There's a couple options for you. I can't change that right now because I'm recording. I do 720p when I'm playing games with a lot of high motion that use a lot of graphics memory and stuff like that, like Apex Legends, Fortnite, anything like that, Call of Duty, Warzone, or anything. I do it 720p. Outside of that, Minecraft, anything like that, I do 1600 by 900 is what you'll want to type in. I'll have it on screen for you. That is 900p. Tim the Tatman streams in 900p. A lot of streamers do that, and that is because, also make sure 60 FPS is what you want, and then sharpen scaling right there. That is because when you go to output over here, okay, there's two options over here too. Let's say you did a bitrate option, all right, control bitrate. 6000 is the most Twitch allows. Full 1080p is over 10,000. So whenever you see a streamer that's streaming at 1080p, just know that's not actually true 1080p. Because of that, I just do 6,000 as my bitrate. If I decide to use bitrate, 3,000 is the minimum you can go while still maintaining some quality. It just depends on your internet settings. What I like to do though is for the higher quality, because my computer can handle it, I do CQP. This does not use a bitrate. It uses CQ levels, okay? Anything between 14 to 22 is acceptable. 18 is what I found to be the sweet spot, okay? That gives me really, really nice looking streams because my computer can handle it. After that, keyframe intervals and everything down here will be the same whether you use bitrate or whether you use CQP. That's going to be 2. Preset, I have it quality. Max quality, if you've got a really great PC, go for max quality. If not, just leave it at quality. Profile high. Look ahead and psychovisual tune. I've had these off. I've had these on. I've noticed no difference at all whatsoever. So you're welcome to try them, see if they work. If they don't work, oh well. Like I said, I keep them unclicked, but a lot of people might keep them clicked. So feel free to try it. GPU, have it 0, and max B frames, you have it 2, and you're good to go, guys. That is, that's about it for the video, I think.